Kenneth Chamberlain Sr., former Marine who had heart problems, he would wheeze if he walked more than 40 feet. He accidentally triggered his medical alert system pendant. You know, Lewis, many elderly folks or people with medical problems have. And he was shot to death by police in his own home. And this is a very complicated situation. The details are still not all out, Lewis. The system operator came on the loudspeaker that's connected to this medical alert system in his one-bedroom apartment and asked, "Mr. Chamberlain, are you okay?" All of this is recorded. Chamberlain didn't respond. The operator signaled for an ambulance, and police patrol cars fall in behind. Kind of standard operating procedure in a lot of places when there's an emergency, when there's a distressed or non-communicative ambulance call, Lewis. An hour later, even as Mr. Chamberlain insisted that he was in good health, the police had snapped the locks on the apartment door. They fired electrical charges from tasers, beanbags from shotguns. They said they saw Mr. Chamberlain grabbing a knife, and an officer fired his handgun. The White Plains Public Safety Commissioner said this was warranted use of deadly force. And Mr. Chamberlain, in the commissioner's telling, had withstood electric charges and grabbed the butcher knife and was charging the officers. The alert system phone in Mr. Chamberlain's apartment recorded most of the standoff, as did a security camera in the hall. And officers' tasers carried video recorders as well. And the district attorney is going to present a case to the grand jury, has not yet released transcripts. Family recollection seems to match what neighbors heard, which is that there was some kind of, the officers were yelling Semper Fi, the Marine Corps motto, to Mr. Chamberlain, or rather Mr. Chamberlain shouted that, and the police answered shouting hoorah. Very bizarre situation, Lewis. I honestly have to say I don't know exactly what happened. I was sent a bunch of emails about this and said it's the next Trayvon Martin case. I'm sorry that I don't have all the information, but I can't jump to that conclusion right now. It's just really not clear what happened here. What is very strange is most police departments train officers in talking with emotionally upset people in a way that is calm and de-escalates. And that night, it doesn't appear that the White Plains officers did that, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, do we know if this guy actually just snapped and felt threatened, maybe didn't even realize that these were police officers? Who knows?
We don't know. And my concern in even talking about this story is if I were to jump to the conclusion that this is completely absurd and equivalent to the Trayvon Martin case as far as we know with George Zimmerman, I would get people saying, hey, you don't have all the facts. And I worry that in me saying, I also don't have all the facts to say that this was a guy who wasn't unstable. We just don't know. I worry people will say, hey, what am I doing? I'm inciting police brutality. I've read countless articles about this, and I just don't really have a consensus in my mind about what the reality is here.
We're just going to have to wait and follow up.
Absolutely.